Hey everybody, 6 o'clock Thursday night. I thought I might be late, but I'm not. Got it together. I'm here at 6 o'clock. It's time for Cooking with Kathy. Hey, the kitchen looks like Thanksgiving today. I've got stuff everywhere, so we're going to have fun. I started a few things early. The first thing we're going to do is sweet potato casserole. Hey everybody, I'm Kathy Jones. I'm executive chef at Second Helpings, in case you don't know me. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. We're going to do a couple of side dishes. We're doing the sweet potato casserole, and we're going to do some roasted vegetables, something a little different and a little fun. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Excited to do this. There is a lot of things going on at Second Helpings. Tomorrow, Tonic Ball. Virtual. It is going to be so cool. If you've never been to Tonic Ball before, this is your chance. Everybody can go. Usually the event sells out in like 6 days. Now you get to go. It's virtual. It's going to be a great time. We're doing one-hit wonders for a crazy year. So go over to secondhelpings.org. There is a link for you to participate, to see everything. And if you want to hang with me tomorrow night, I'm going to do a watch party. So we're actually going to do a Zoom so we can all hang out. We'll maybe make a couple drinks and some appetizers. And then we can all watch Tonic Ball on our TVs. So it'll be really fun. I might have a little bit of inside scoop of what's going on. So if you want to do that, you can. I have an event for that. Go over to my page and jump on that event. It might even be on Second Helpings page. So that's going on. That's huge. Super excited about that. Also, the great pasta push, thanks to Wish TV Channel 8. That is kind of winding up tonight. So we go through about 1,000 pounds of pasta a week. So we're, this time of year, it's always kind of a shortage on pasta. So you can go to our website, secondhelpings.org/pasta, I think. But if you go to the website, you'll see it. We also have Geico, who has matched all of the financial donations. So if you can't get out and get the pasta, you can donate to us, and everything up to $10,000, Geico is going to match. So if you want to donate that way, you just want to put in Great Pasta Push, and Geico will match your donation for that. So kind of got all the business out of the way. We're super excited. $5 feeds a family of 4. So anything helps out. The pasta helps out. It's a great opportunity if you want to get a little cash. Make sure you mark it for the Great Pasta Push, and Geico is going to match that. So, all right, guys, I'm excited. What I did, we're going to start with the sweet potato casserole. I think the recipes are out there somewhere. I know our whole development team is busy working on Tonic Ball and getting everything ready. So, but the recipes will be out there. I started the sweet potatoes, so I cut the sweet potatoes in pieces like this. I put them on the stove to start them because we're going to want to mash those sweet potatoes as we get going. So I thought we'll just let those get cooking. While they're cooking, they're cooking. We'll go ahead and we're going to make the topping part of this. I'm going to get rid of these sweet potatoes. I just wanted to show you the size I was doing. What's everybody got going on tonight? Who's hanging?
Emily's on.
Emily!
Mel Barnes.
Mel, it's good to see you.
Amy Mattingly. Romar.
Awesome. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so what we're going to do sorry, I'm making lots of noise. It truly is like Thanksgiving around here. I've got stuff everywhere. So for the first thing, for the topping, what we're going to do is I've got a half a cup of all-purpose flour. It's going in there. And I'm reading right off the recipe so I don't leave any steps out for you guys like I sometimes do. I don't want to do that. A half a cup packed of brown sugar. So that's going in. A half a stick of butter. So I'm just going to put it in there whole like that. We're going to mash this with our hands. We've got a 3/4 cup of chopped pecans are going in there. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in with the topping. Like that. I'm going to put my gloves on and we're just going to kind of mix this together.
The recipes are posted on our website.
Awesome. Emily's got the recipes on the website. She rocks. She never lets me down.
Lou and Terry are watching from Key West, Florida.
Lou, how's it going?
They're having
down
yellowtail,
there?
snapper, and Brussels sprouts.
Wow, that's rough. Yellowtail, one of my favorites. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of first thing I'm doing is I'm going to kind of mix up the butter, and then we're just going to go in and get this to where it starts to clump together. So, I think I wasn't supposed to put the pecans in yet, but I did. So Lou, you're having yellowtail. That is awesome. What's anybody else doing tonight? Everybody getting ready for Tonic Ball or Big Thanksgiving Day? Please stay safe for Thanksgiving, everyone. We're going to do a virtual Thanksgiving with the grandkids and the daughter and son-in-law. So, okay, you just want, when you do this topping, I'll show you guys a picture here in a second. You just kind of want it to be able to clump together because it's going to go on top of the mashed sweet potatoes. So it's going to kind of form that crust on the top of it. Cool. So, might be a few minutes in between your messages before I can get to you guys.
Amy Madeline's chilling at home.
Who is? Amy? Amy's chilling at home. Cool. All right. So, just so you got little clumps like this, guys. All right. I'm going to check those sweet potatoes and see what's going on there. I also went ahead and just greased a pan, 2-quart baking dish or however you want to put it in there, pie dish if you want to do it round. So we got our topping ready here. And those potatoes are pretty good. They're getting pretty good. I think we'll drain them here in a minute, mash them, and then we'll be able to get everything together and get it in the oven so we can start on the next dish. Again, go to our website. There's all kinds of things going on the website. Check it out, secondhelpings.org. Still got the swag store up. This is a great time to send some second helping gifts for Christmas to people. So you can head over to our website, go to the swag store. We get 15% of all of the money for the swag, so we'll get some money from that. It's a great Christmas gift, so that'll be fun to do. Yeah, so super excited. I'm like so excited about Tonic Ball tomorrow. So hopefully jump on, even if you just jump on for a few minutes. You don't have to hang with me the whole time, but I think if you go to the website, get registered for Tonic Ball, it's going to be great. I'm super excited about it this year. We don't have to worry about standing out in the cold, standing in line and stuff. We'll get to see it all. So it's not the same, I know, and I'm missing that too, but I think it's going to be really cool and it's going to come off flawlessly. So we got a great team working on that. All right, I'm going to check these potatoes one more time. I think we're getting there. Maybe like another minute. They're pretty soft, so about another minute. So no cooking with Kathy next week because it's Thanksgiving, but we'll be back the following week, and instead of Thursday night, we're going to do it on Tuesday night. Tuesday is Giving Tuesday. So we're going to do some fun appetizers and tapas that you can make for the holidays. Even though we might not all be getting together, we still want to have a good time, eat well, have fun, and if nothing else, we can use them next year. So that should be pretty fun. If you've got ideas for drinks that you would like to see on Tuesday the 1st, Tuesday, December 1st, let me know. I think we can maybe make a couple of fun things. Yeah, so let me know. I'm getting ready to strain these sweet potatoes, and it's kind of hard flying solo here. Holly's like in and out. She has a Zoom call meeting too, so bear with me. Anything going on?
No. Tim Walbridge is here. Brenda, Wade, Ashley, Better.
Hello, everyone. I'm getting ready to drain the potatoes. Sorry, I don't mean to leave such dead air for you guys. So there's about 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. And again, like I always tell you guys, recipe's a guideline. So if you want to double the recipe, make it bigger. If you want to add more or less, that's fine. So I'm just going to bring this over here. And I'm just going to do a little hand mash of the potatoes. I kind of like the, I don't think they have to be super smooth. I kind of like them this way, so I just want to make sure that I'm following everything for you guys. All right. Getting my workout today. Again, the Great Pasta Push was pretty fun. We had Wish TV in Second Helpings a couple times today, and that was pretty cool. I got to hang out with them for a little bit from 4 to 5 and chat about everything that we do at Second Helping, so that was really fun. So, and a huge shout out to Geico for doing that match. That's awesome.
Stacia says hello.
Hi,
Randy
Stacia.
Ramos is here. Diane
Randy.
from Alaska.
Diane, what's going on?
Tom Perry is here.
Tom, hey everybody.
Amy Patron said, looking forward to see how you do the standing rib. I do that a lot for Christmas and curious to see your recipe.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
And Emily said, how was your interview with them?
The interview was great, Emily. Thank you. We had a good time. Walked around the kitchen and showed them some stuff, so it was fun. I think it turned out really well. So it's always fun to chat with everybody. I love to do that. Diane, how's the weather in Sitka? Looked like there was some snow going on the other day. Okay, so we got the potatoes mashed. And again, I'm going to read right through the recipe so I make sure we're doing everything right. So we've got the mashed potatoes in here. We've got some melted butter. I already pre-melted the butter, so we're going to add that in. And we're going to add the milk. So we got a half a cup of milk is going in. And we are going to add the brown sugar right here, going right in. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Put that right in there. We'll measure that out. I won't fake it for you guys. But again, if you like a little bit more of that vanilla flavor in there, always add more. You can always do that. We're going to put a little pinch of salt again in there. I salted the water when I boiled the potatoes. That brings out the flavor, so we always want to do that. And then I got the 2 eggs right here. I'm going to whisk them a little before we put them in there, just because I want to make sure that we get them all beaten up and there's not chunks in there when we're going to try to mix this.
Patty's on.
Hey, Patty.
Diane said it's been galing.
Oh.
Wind, sun, snow every few hours. I remember that.
Just like Alaska. Yeah, we remember those days. So, guess you're not out on the paddleboard today. Oh, man. All right, so we got the eggs. It looks like we've got everything in there. So I'm going to take a spatula And I'm just going to mix everything together real good. Whatever you're comfortable with mixing, you know, if you want to use a whisk, that's fine. Spoon, I like to use a spatula. I kind of get into the sides that way and get everything mixed in together. So I'll get those eggs all mixed in there. So. Is everybody having traditional Thanksgiving turkey with all the fixings and all of that? We're going to do the whole big shebang here at the house. We'll eat well as the dogs will eat well that night, I'm sure. So, I'm excited about the standing rib roast too, Amy. That'll be a fun one. So I'm excited about that. All right. So we got nice mixed, everything's mixed together like so. I already buttered the dish that we're going to throw this in, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this into the baking dish. Anybody having anything different for Thanksgiving? Besides Lou and Terry, they're going to have some nice seafood for Thanksgiving, I'm sure. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm with you on that. Okay, so I got it into the dish. We're going to take the topping that we already mixed up. And I'm going to put my gloves on again. We're going to spread that over the top. We just want to make sure we got a nice even layer. And I preheated the oven to 350. So I'm just going to make sure I got some nice, everything's mixed well together in here. And I'm just going to kind of crumble this over the top. And again, you can leave out the nuts if you don't, or put walnuts instead of pecans, or whatever you like to do there. Another thing that I thought about when I looked up and was looking for recipes, and I found this one, it would be really good with some dried cranberries, or any kind of dried fruit. You can maybe even, if you wanted to, put some dried apples on there, but I think the cranberries with the pecans and the sweet potatoes would be really good. So that would be a nice little addition to that. All right, it's looking good. Okay, we're going to throw this in the oven. It's going to take about 25 to 30 minutes, and we'll keep an eye on it, and then we're going to start on the next recipe. So I'm going to throw this in the oven. All right. Okay, we got that one out of the way. The next one is actually pretty simple and a little bit different. Some fun things you can do with veggies. All right, I'm going to pull out the next recipe to make sure again that I'm telling you the right way to do this. Okay. Clean up just a little. So we got some sweet potatoes. We've got red potatoes. We've got a couple of, these are huge parsnips, big parsnips, some big carrots, some Brussels sprouts. So we're just going to start cutting. That's the main thing we're doing with this. We're just going to cut it and mix it. So we're going to cut the sweet potatoes in some little chunks. Got a garbage bowl here. And I'm just going to throw all of this in a bowl. We're going to just coat it with oil and the spices when we're ready. So I'm just going to throw it all in a big mixing bowl. I know in the recipe that I thought we were going to do rounds on the carrots and the parsnips, but they're so big. We may go ahead and just chunk those out like we're doing everything else. But I think the rounds have a nicer look. When we're sending it out on the table, I think they look a little, it's nice to have that different, instead of just the chunks. But We also want it to cook evenly, so I think those carrots and parsnips are pretty big. I'm going to leave the skin on the red potatoes. Again, I like the color that it brings instead of taking that skin off. If you don't like red potatoes, you could use Yukon Golds or plain Idahos if you want. I feel lost without Holly reading my comments to me, so if I'm not answering you, I'm sorry. Just the same kind of thing with these potatoes. We want everything to be kind of equal in size, so we'll throw all that in there. Does anybody have anything different for?
Amy said, what's your favorite knife to use?
Gosh, Amy, probably a chef's knife, or this is like a huge nigiri knife, or some people call it a vegetable chopper. So I like that. And then obviously if I'm doing my fish, I like to use a fillet knife. But I would say this knife and my chef's knife are probably my two. And I also have a really, really cheap Joyce Chen cleaver. I don't know if they even make them anymore. But it keeps an edge and it's pretty awesome.
Terry said we've taken an entirely different approach on our sweet potato casserole. We've used butter, sour cream, and chipotle, salt, and pepper to add, and then topped with grated cheese.
Oh, yum. Send me the recipe. Again, like I say, guys, these recipes, just guidelines. Do all kinds of fun stuff with them. That's what I like about them. Go and find them, and then you just do whatever the heck you want. Gives you a good idea, and that's good. Chipotle, that's really good with sweet potatoes. I like that. Are you using like the chipotle peppers in adobo, or how you doing that? That's pretty cool. I like that. This guy looks a little sad. So then we're going to take the parsnips. I peeled everything already. Again, I thought that you probably don't want to see me peeling. So we're just going to take these, and like I said, I was going to do rounds, but I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to do little cubes because I want it all to cook evenly. So those parsnips smell really good too, you guys. I love parsnips.
Chipotle and adobo.
That's good, yeah. All right. And again, same kind of thing. If you want to do it larger, just increase. If you need to make it smaller, just decrease a little. Like I said, these parsnips and carrots are huge. So, rocking and rolling. Yep, so head over to the website, guys. $5 feeds a family of 4. Mention the Great Pasta Push, and Geico's going to match any donations. So, hey, share this video with your friends and everything, and maybe we get them to donate a little too. And especially for Tonic tomorrow night. We want everybody to it's so cool that it's free, that like everybody gets to see it. I've talked about Tonic a lot with my friends all around the country, so I'm hoping that they kind of jump in with me and get to watch some of it with me and see how cool of an event it is. So, excited about that. And excited about Thanksgiving. Then after we get the carrots in there, we're just going to half the Brussels sprouts, just do a little half on them and throw them in there. Again, you don't have to peel the carrots and the parsnips if you don't want to. A lot of that good flavor and nutrition, like everything else, is in the skin or the peel. So sometimes it just doesn't look good. Big carrots too, man. doing turkey? Are you just doing it in the oven? Are you doing a fried turkey? Or how are you going to do that?
Doing her cooking live show now, so I'm going back and forth between helping her read her comments on her cooking on Facebook Live and listening to you at the same time. So I'm listening, I'm just not, can't really, if I had my video on, you'd see my ear.
All right.
So, everything.
The dogs are even being quiet tonight. That's just craziness right there. Okay, moving on to the Brussels sprouts. I'm just going to cut the end off and just cut them in half. And I'm going to use about half of this bag of Brussels sprouts. So tomorrow night, I'm not even sure what I'm going to cook yet for the preview pre-party, but it's going to be fun. So
Terry said they passed your brine recipe from last week to their daughter, who's doing quail for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that'll be good too. Quail. That's yum.
Amy said first time turkey, 20 plus years, going to in-laws. We shall see.
Wow. That's cool. All right. Keeping my eye on the time too to see where we are with the sweet potatoes. So when we throw these in the oven, I'm going to raise the temperature in the oven a little bit. We want these to cook at about 400. And they're going to bake for about 35 or 40 minutes. So I'm not sure we'll be able to see the final result on these. But what I'm going to tell you also is when these start to cook down a little bit, they're starting to be getting soft and stuff, what I'm going to do, and I'll give you guys a recipe if you want. I'm going to take some balsamic vinegar and I'm going to toss it in with that after it's, we don't want to have it in there the whole time, but maybe halfway through, I'm going to pull them out, throw them in the mixing bowl again, and throw some balsamic on there.
Diane said just her and Deanna and her fiance
What?
doing dinner.
Oh, we got dogs now after I said they were being... So... Deanna's fiance?
Deanna, yeah, fiance.
Awesome.
Didn't know she was engaged.
Congratulations. I don't think we knew that.
Amy said we always do traditional Thanksgiving. Our stuffing always has the gizzards, which I found not everyone does.
Oh,
She thought everyone did that.
Yeah, we put all the giblets in there, everything. So I'm just kind of mixing these together right now to get them all mixed up. And now we're going to put in the olive oil and all of the seasonings. And again, fresh sage, if you wanted to continue that sage flavor from the stuffing, if you do a traditional stuffing like that. Maybe if I can get the olive oil open. So we're going to do about a third of a cup of olive oil. So I'm just gonna pour it, guys. Main thing you want to do is you want to get this coated really well. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to kind of put in what we've got. We'll start with. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. We're going to start with a little bit of oregano. So I'm just going to put. I'm just going to kind of sprinkle in, guys. That's going to take forever that way, though. Another thing, if you've got a nice Italian blend, you could put that in there. If you don't want to go through and put all of these in, each individual. So I'm going to put a little bit of rosemary in there. We're going to put a little bit of basil. Another thing that you could put in here if you like is maybe some onions. If you want to do that, we're going to put in a little bit of thyme. And I think we got it all. We got oregano, rosemary, thyme, and basil. We're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. Let me grab my salt and pepper mix. A little bit of that in there. And then we're going to toss again. I'm going to put my gloves on, and I want to make sure we got enough of the olive oil and everything coating on here. So we'll put those on. If you need a little bit more olive oil, just add that on there. And then I'm just going to put these on a baking sheet. We're going to spread them out nice and even, put them on a baking sheet. I'm actually going to put just a little bit of olive oil on the baking sheet too. Man, this smells good. That olive oil and those herbs, smells really good. Okay. So we got, this is what it's looking like, nice coated. I love the smell of that olive oil with those herbs. All right. Now I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on the baking sheet. Just going to wipe it off. I just washed it. Some water off of there. And if you have pan spray and you'd rather use pan spray, that's cool. You can do that also. I'm just going to take the other side of this, brush it around, get a nice little coat. We've got the olive oil on the vegetables too, so we should be good there. And then I'm just going to pour them on the sheet. And these colors are beautiful. Hopefully you can see this. These colors are awesome. So we got some nice, pretty colors we're going to put in there. I'm going to throw this on the bottom part of the oven here, just because we got the other ones on the top. And we're going to leave it at 350, just because we don't want to burn the top of that sweet potato crust. I'm washing my hands real quick. I'll be right with you guys. All right. Okay, so we got everything in the oven. All we need is a couple football games on TV and we're ready to go, right? So, any ideas for cocktails for tomorrow night? Or for next week? Or the following week, I guess. So. Cool. So pretty simple. A little bit of prep work for the dishes we did tonight, but not too crazy, not too hard. I didn't set anything on fire, so that's always positive.
Emily said beautiful.
All right. Cool. So we'll talk for a few minutes. I want to show you that sweet potato dish. When it comes out, we're probably not going to be able to hang out and see what the vegetables look like. But I'll take a picture so Emily can post it. And I'll also show you how I'm going to mix that balsamic in there and give it a little bit of sweetness.
Chocolate martini.
Chocolate martini. That's a good idea. That's kind of a winter drink, I think, because it's heavy. It's a little bit heavier, so we do chocolate martini.
When are we doing this?
So I'm doing tapas and cocktails on the 1st.
Oh.
And then I also am going to do cocktails tomorrow night, so we can...
Rosemary came in late. What veggies are being roasted?
I have got sweet potatoes, red potatoes, carrots, parsnips, Brussels sprouts. Rosemary, hi.
Ann said it's always G&T for her, but maybe I need to come up with a special one-hit wonder cocktail.
So G&T...
It's our favorites.
Yeah, and it's tonic ball. right? So that's not bad.
Susan.
Sue, what's up? How's it in Florida? We're just talking about some of my volunteer friends are in Key West, and they're having yellowtail and Brussels sprouts for dinner tonight. So I was a little jealous about that.
I was only just now able to share the live because I was on that meeting, so.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, what else is going on? Rosemary, you'll have to go back and look at the veggies. We also got the sweet potato casserole in the oven too. So,
Sue said, sounds good.
yeah, so lots going on. Hopefully go to my page. I'm not sure if it was shared on Second Helpings or not, but to check out the watch party for Tonic for tomorrow night. Tonic itself starts at 7, so even if you're not hanging with me, go to our website and get the link for Tonic. So it's actually a browser, it's not an app, so you can watch it on your smart TV, on your computer, however you want to watch it, but it's going to be really cool. So I'm excited about Tonic. So
Emily said a fancy gin and tonic would be good for tomorrow, and any other wintry drink ideas would be tasty.
cool. Yeah, gin and tonics. I mean, it's hard to go wrong, and vodka tonics. Either one, it's hard to go wrong with those. I'm making a special drink for the sponsor party. So maybe I'll share it with everybody. I can't talk about it though until tomorrow night. So
It's a secret.
it is a secret. So, but yeah, I'm excited, guys. It's a fun time of year, even though we're still in the middle of all this stupid craziness. It's still the holidays, and it's tonic time. I'm super excited. Like I said, I keep talking about it, but I'm really excited about it. $5 feeds a family of 4. Great Pasta Push with Wish TV Channel 8 is winding up tonight. But head over to our website, and Geico has been generous enough to match all of the cash donations for the Great Pasta Push up to $10,000. So if you're interested and you want to get some pasta to us, but you don't want to run out to the store and get it, I understand that totally. If you say Great Pasta Push, it'll double the donation, as well as you don't have to go anywhere. So that's pretty cool. So, we can't do any of this without you guys. I mean, all the volunteers, you guys rock, and we want everybody to stay safe. We don't want anybody to feel bad if you can't come in and volunteer. It's crazy out there. We want you guys to be safe, and we appreciate everything that you do. But the most important thing is that we all stay safe so we can continue to do what we do. So I just wanted to throw that out there. We truly appreciate all of you, but we want everybody to be safe. I'm going to take a peek in the oven here at the sweet potato casserole. It's doing good. And the Brussels sprouts and the parsnips smell really good. So, looks like, I think we got about, let's see, I put those in 20, I think we've got like 10 more minutes on the sweet potato casserole. So I'm going to ramble for a few minutes, and then I'll probably take pictures and post them. Emily, if I get pictures to you tomorrow or maybe later, can we post them? So,
You could probably show it.
I can, but it's not golden and everything.
Oh.
So,
Gotcha.
Sirius is playing 70s on 7.
Emily said thumbs up.
Cool, thanks, Emily. So we're listening to the YMCA in the background. Not quite holiday music yet. So, we're close, though. Next week is holiday music time. $5 feeds a family of 4. Lots of fun things happening on our website. Just check it out. Like I said, we've got Tonic coming up. the Great Pasta Push. We've got Giving Tuesday coming up after Thanksgiving. So it's going to be fun. We've got Cooking with Kathy again. So we won't have one next week because it's Thanksgiving. The following week it's going to be on Tuesday night because it is Giving Tuesday. Gives me a chance to thank all you guys for everything. So we're going to do that on Tuesday night. And then we'll be back to Thursday night the following week. I'm actually going to bake. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to do some sweets and some pies or something.
Diane said, miss you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay healthy.
Miss you too, Diane.
We
Love
miss
you
you,
guys. So that's cool. I get to see my friends in Sitka. Hopefully, Diane, I know you probably jumped off, but jump on tomorrow night for Tonic. It's really cool.
It'll be in the middle of our day.
Yeah. Just start drinking in the middle of your day, Diane. It'll be okay. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is we'll take a peek in the oven, see what's going on, and maybe
she said she will.
And maybe we'll sign off, and then I'll post the pictures so you guys can see. As always, if you have any questions, you want any recipes, I think Emily said these are going to be on the website, and then I'll also put the balsamic vinegar thing I'm going to come up with and toss on those vegetables on there. Vegetables are all vegetarian. I didn't put any pancetta or bacon in them, so that's cool for Emily, all my vegetarian friends.
Emily said the first dessert Cooking with Kathy, don't miss it, and she probably should have put the last.
she probably should have.
The first and the last.
So I'm gonna take a peek in the oven and see what it looks like. It's still got a little ways to go. The topping is still not in there, cooked in there all the way, so I think we'll wait. Shoot me an email if you need anything. Kathy@secondhelpings.org. I'm happy to send you pictures, any recipes that you might have missed or whatever. As soon as this comes out of the oven, I'll take some pictures and we'll get them up on my website. I'll get them to Emily. We'll get them up on Second Helpings website. And if you, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me on Facebook. At my email at Kathy@secondhelpings.org or wherever. I hope to see some of you guys tomorrow night for Tonic, virtual Tonic. Jump in my watch party for a few minutes. And then if you don't want to hang with me, that's fine. We're going to do a little Zoom and then, but watch it. So, go to the website, get the link so you can get, I don't think you really have to register, but you can register. And then, you can just get the link. It's just a browser. It's not an app. You don't have to download anything. And watch Tonic. It's going to be so cool. One-hit wonders for a crazy, hopefully one not-so-hit year. Hey, guys, thanks again for everything. Thank you for all you do. We truly can't do what we do without you. I love you guys. Thanks for everything. And I will see you in a couple of weeks, except for tomorrow night for Tonic. Love you guys.